Welcome to the Midlife Reinvention Podcast. I'm your host, Kavita, and the founder of Power Purpose Play, a global community of women in midlife. I'm here to tell you that it's your time now to rediscover what has always been inside of you and bring that out into the world. If you're wondering what's next, but don't know quite what that is, or if you feel a twinge in your heart telling you that you have so much more to do and so much more to offer, you're in the right place. Ask yourself, if not now, when? Do you want to leave your job, start your own business, take control of your health, reignite the passion in your marriage, write that book, or at least that first chapter? Transitions like this can be daunting, but through listening to my story and interviews with incredible women every week, I hope to inspire you to take action. I rediscovered myself after the age of 50, and I know you can too. It's my time now to help you do just that. I'm so excited you're here. Let's dive in. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this mini episode of the Midlife Reinvention Podcast. I'm your host, Kavita, and the founder of Power Purpose Play, and we are a global platform dedicated to amplifying the personal growth and inner power of women in midlife. For those of you who have followed this podcast, you know that this topic is dear to me, as I have reinvented myself after the age of 50, and I want women like you to realize how special you are and how much you still have to offer to yourself and the world, regardless of your age. For those of you who are new to the podcast, welcome. Part of my work that I enjoy the most is interviewing women with fascinating stories to tell each week, to give you a little inspiration to take that first step in realizing your dreams. I'm especially thrilled you're here now, as this is one of the most exciting times for Power Purpose Play and in my life. Before I'm going to get into why this is such an important week, I wanted to speak a bit about realizing your dreams. Do you remember when you were a child and you used to daydream for hours? I certainly used to. I would daydream about me being a famous interviewer like Oprah, and I would walk around the house with a pretend microphone, interviewing anyone in the vicinity who would play the game with me. If I listened to those dreams then, I probably would have gone into journalism. Life didn't quite work out that way, but if I look back now, I see that indeed I have realized that dream because I am interviewing amazing people every week. How interesting when life turns full circle, isn't it? I also used to dream about my perfect wedding and my perfect husband and being the mom of these beautiful kids. I would literally dress up in a long white dress and pretend I was walking down the aisle, or I would dress up in fancy Indian clothes with jewelry and dream of the perfect Indian wedding. Ironically, I have realized this dream, and while marriage and kids are far from perfect, what does perfect mean anyway? I have come pretty darn close, and I'm so grateful for my beautiful family. I attended my niece's wedding this past weekend, who is like my own daughter. I saw the dream in their eyes as they had the most beautiful wedding one could ever imagine. It was entirely gorgeous, and it reminded me of when I was a child and used to dream of a wedding just like that. I hope and pray that all their dreams come true. I guess you can call me a hopeless romantic or a dreamer, and truly that is what my husband calls me, a dreamer. But that is what gets me going, even to this day. The reason this is on my mind today is because I want you to dare to dream. You don't have to be an 8-year-old to do so. Let yourself go and dream. Put your thoughts out into the world with honesty and trust, and I promise you, one way or the other, your dreams will be realized. You don't have to know everything in detail, but sometimes it's just a feeling and knowing that you just have to do something. I've been listening a lot lately to Esther or Abraham Hicks, who you may know, who talks about the law of attraction, and I truly believe in it. If you put your intention out into the world with true belief and knowing, things will happen to you. You will receive signs from the universe leading you to realizing your dreams. I don't want to get too deep into here, but I often see too many people give up on what they really want in life because they feel they can't do it for one reason or the other. I'm not good enough, or I'm not smart enough, or qualified enough, or talented enough, or pretty enough come in the way. Or I'm too old and why would anyone care what I say also come up. Or we lack the confidence to take the first step. I have interviewed so many women on this podcast who have told me that if they didn't take that first step, nothing would change and they wouldn't be where they were today. I want to turn that on its head and tell you that you are good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, qualified enough, and you are not too old. So now I'll get into why I'm so excited about this week. As I was dreaming about what I wanted to do in my life, not my next life, in this life, around the age of 50, which was 5 years ago, I realized that I wanted to help people and women like me realize their dreams. You may think that is corny, but it's true. I was on a beach with my best friend and I told her that what was inside of me and how so wanted it to become a reality. And that is when we came up with the name Power Purpose Play. Quite literally, the idea came to fruition on the beaches of Mexico. I thought about how I could do this. How could I take all my learnings, all the research I had done, all my experiences and knowledge, and put it into a package where I could walk women through this process? That's when the dream of this course, It's My Time Now, came to being. And I'm so thrilled to share that this dream has now also come true. We are launching our signature course this week, and I would be honored to lead you on a journey of self-discovery. It is a step-by-step guide which I followed, and I'm giving you the tools to help you realize your dreams. But it's not just about dreaming. It's about taking action on an idea, a twinge in your heart that keeps on getting louder, so much so that you can't ignore it any longer. This course is called It's My Time Now, How to Rediscover Yourself in Midlife. And it is about taking what is inside of you and bringing it out into the world. It could be that you're stuck in your career and don't know what to do next. It could be that your kids are now away and you're wondering what's next. It could be that your relationships are no longer serving you or that your health or spirituality is not where you want it to be. We explore all of that and help you find your reason for being. I'm so passionate about this that I can go on for hours, but suffice it to say that you do have options and you are not stuck. I'll help you realize your dreams and take action on them. I walk you through a process I call the Pyramid of Reinvention, and there are 6 levels which culminate in a plan of action for you. You can choose between independent learning, where you can start and study at your own pace in a completely online program, or you can choose group learning, where I will guide you and a small group of women through the Pyramid of Reinvention in 8 transformational weeks. Or you can choose private learning, where I will personally coach you in 12 personal coaching sessions. All the details are in the show notes of how to register, how much it costs, what to expect, etc. The first cohort starts the week of October 4th, and if you or a friend register by midnight on Friday, September 17th, you will receive 10% off. I believe so strongly that you will gain so much from this program that we're offering your money back for the group learning piece, as long as you have put in a bit of work. I also believe so strongly in the power of women and girls that I am also dedicating 10% of all proceeds to reputable charities supporting the empowerment of women and girls worldwide. So you can see why I'm excited. My dream of helping women like you has come to reality. It started on a beach in Mexico, but it is here now. Say it out loud, my friend. It's my time now. It's not being selfish. It's bringing out your best self so you can live the life of your dreams. I hope you join me on this exciting journey, and I can't wait to be your guide. Contact me with any questions, and until next week, dare to dream with love and with light.